Second's not bad, but for sure I'm not happy about it.
When we talk about the fans that are in Quebec watching this interview right now, bienvenue. Do me a favor, and in French, en français, share with your fans at home the emotion, the feeling right now. En français.
It might be bad in French.
No, you can keep it clean. FCC won't get us.
OK, pour tout le monde qui me regarde au Québec, merci de me regarder. Écoutez, c'est vraiment plate de ne pas pouvoir gagner encore à cause d'un problème mécanique, mais j'abandonnerai pas, puis j'en ai gagné une avant la fin de l'année. Merci.
Okay, merci, Al. We're going to have Timmy on the podium here in just a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to go just walking right now to Tucker Hibbert. Stay with me, Robbie. We're going to roam over. We're going to grab these things right away. Actually, Tucker is in the midst of something right now with our friends that are shooting for Versus. So we're just going to kind of team it out. As young Reed, he is one of our fans of the day. He's a big fan of this guy right here, Mr. Ross Martin. Reed, who you saying hi to?
Ross.
Yeah, baby. Martin, you didn't get the whole shot.
No, I came out up front, though. That was definitely a good thing with these snow conditions and the sunlight.
What was with the yellow flag down in turns 3 and 4 and a little bobbling, a little bumping?
Well, the yellow flags, when I came around, there was just a couple of people piled up together and just kind of went around them. But there's two laps in there. My tether came completely unhooked. And I had to hook it back up. I thought the sled, something was wrong, and I looked down. I got roosted so hard, the tether blew off.
You're friends with Levi, yes?
2 laps in a row.
You're friends with Levi.
Yeah.
You're friends with Monster Mike Schultz.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Talk to their sponsor, Loctite.
All right.
We'll figure it out. Hey, beginning of the season rolls out Duluth. We kick it out west to Rio Tinto in Utah. Everyone's just Tucker. Man, you're there, baby.
Yeah, I think we've been there all year. It's just we haven't had the top spot of the podium for a while, and it definitely feels good. They're all running really good, and we're just trying to step our game up every weekend. And we'll just go from there. We got 2 races left. Should be a lot of fun. I love these last couple. They're just awesome tracks and great venues to be at. The fans are just incredible, and it's a blast.
Ross, do you chase the points? Do you ever even look at these printouts?
Not too much, no. I mean,
you know what the gap was coming into this one in the Pro Open between you and Tucker?
No, I don't.
All right, well, it's 20 now, baby, which is closing. We got 2 to go.
Yeah, I just want to add, it could have been 10, but...
Okay, well, it may be a winter sport and it may be chilly, but there's certainly heat both on the track as well as back in the pits. Hey, we'll have you in the podium just a sec, okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, Robbie, we're going to try to just walk it over to Tucker Hibbert right now. This is our new format. We like to get these guys fresh off the sleds, fresh off the feeling of having just accomplished what they've done out on the track. Tucker, buddy, awesome job. At one point, I ran over to Dad, and I'm like, he's sitting in a spot where he can't see anything. And we actually, I think, captured quite a bit of that, both for the live stream and the live show that's going to be aired to millions. The visibility, Tucker. I mean, Monster Energy can't necessarily get you through not being able to see where you're going.
No, not quite. It was challenging out there for sure, but I just needed a better start. That was my downfall. This race was just not getting out front early and getting a few clean laps. And we just we got to go home and work hard and get back here. It was definitely a challenging race for me. It was a little scary at times, hard to see, and I'm just thankful to be safe and to get on the podium and move forward.
Tucker, you talk about some of the things that you want to work hard on. What do you have anything in your mind's eye right now that you feel the team you work so closely with them? What are some of the things you got to do between now and Elko next weekend?
Well, you can always improve on everything. I mean, that's just the thing with racing. It's this never-ending battle of trying to get better. And one thing we want to improve on is our starts. We've been working on it a lot lately, and we just need to keep plugging away at that. And
is this mechanical? Is this your timing reflex? Where's the card falling on the fence here?
We're not quite sure yet. That's what we're still trying to figure out. I think it's a lot to do with me and body position and reaction time. Obviously, that plays a lot into getting a good start. And we'll continue to work on the sleds. The Monster Energy Arctic Cats are working really good. Once I get out there and get rolling, the thing works awesome, and I feel good. And just got to work. Congratulations to Ross and Tim, man. They were gone. They were riding good.
Yesterday, Ross, of course, had a big, bang crash move there. Were you able to ride most of that clean without putting green on someone else's sled?
This race, yeah, it was clean. It was just, trying not to get caught up and tangled in somebody and throw a race away. And, third place is good for us for the championship. Obviously, we want to win, and I don't like getting beat, but that's what happens when you go racing.
What was going through your mind earlier in qualifying when you tangled up? I saw you just grab throttle going, all right, I got to get back into this. You couldn't, man. You were hooked up with the young Scandinavian.
Yeah, it was a bummer for me in qualifying, and that's one thing that we're trying to work on, too, is get better at qualifying, more consistent, because the points for that count towards the championship as well. So I don't think we're far off. I mean, we're definitely in the game. I mean, we show that we can come from way behind. It's just we just got to keep working.
Well, he'll keep working. Guarantee the lights are going to be on late as the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Series narrows down to its finals, where we've got the U.S. Air Force Elko National coming our way next weekend. And Tucker, Ross, Tremblay, and the rest of the boys will be doing battle, as well as, of course, the Nielsen Enterprises Grand Finale at Lake Geneva. 2 weekends to go, but what's coming up next is the podium for these guys.
We are going to do the podium here in just a couple of moments as we give everybody a chance to wrap up their interviews. Let's look at this real quickly, Paul, as we see the points after this weekend. Right now, Tucker Hibbert with a 20-point lead over Ross Martin going into the last 2 races of the year. Now, we've talked about how much distance, possibly, there's a possibility, Ross, to catch him.
Definitely. What's going to happen here again, Mike, as we've been saying the last few races, I really believe it's going to come down to Geneva. Not only mathematically, now he's always have that mathematical wild chance of getting it if something happened catastrophic, the machine failed to make the final or broke in a qualifier, whatever. I don't see it coming that. I truly see it coming down right to the end, right at Geneva. It will be crowned down there.
All right, well, let's take and introduce the people that are on the podium here in the AMSOIL Pro Open Final here at the Hayward PowerSports Polaris Nationals, presented by LCO Casinos. In third place, he's out of Pelican Rapids, Minnesota. Again, racing for Monster Energy and Artie Cat on the Castle X Racewear. Artie Cat, third place, going to Tucker Hibbert.
And presenting Tucker with his trophy, once he gets up there, is young Reed, one of our FXR boys of the day.
Second place out of Quebec, Canada, racing for Warnert Racing. Of course, his sponsors including Foremost Insurance, Skidoo, KYB, and Stud Boy. Please give it up for the number 11 Skidoo driver, second place, Tim Tremblay.
And ladies and gentlemen, presenting Tim with his second place trophy, 30-plus year veteran of the AMSOIL Corporation, Mr. Roger Linden. Many thanks, Roger.
And working his way to the top of the podium, from Kansasville, Wisconsin, racing for DuPont, Jack Link's Beef Jerky, AMSOIL, and Judnick Motorsports on the 837 Polaris, winner of the AMSOIL Pro Open, Ross Martin.
And presenting Ross with his first place trophy, our title sponsors, representative and owner, Mr. Brian Schrader from Hayward PowerSports. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Hayward PowerSports Polaris Snowcross National, presented by LCO Casino. We sure do hope you follow us on this, the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Series Tour, as we now travel back to Minnesota for the Elko U.S. Air Force National. And again, a reminder to everyone, join us on Facebook at AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Racing, AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Racing Series on Facebook, as well as online. Check out the all-new AMSOILRacing.com. For all of the media, our photographers, our friends from Versus Television, as well as Laptop Land and Robbie Schraber, I'm Colorado Rob from the AMSOIL Winner Circle saying thanks for being with us. I'm going to send it upstairs for final words from our booth voices in the AMSOIL Sports Center, Mr. Paul Mack and Mike Schroeder.